next guest, a very talented actress and comedian you know from the Netflix series Too Much, as well as the HBO Max series Hacks. New episodes of its 5th and final season premiere Thursdays. Let's take a look.
I just normally sleep naked.
Well, sorry, but tonight you're not sleeping naked, okay?
Okay, Jimmy.
What is going on over there?
So itchy. My clothes are making me itchy.
Okay, you can take off your clothes underneath the covers, but then in the morning you're putting them back on under the covers, okay?
Yay! Take off my lady boxers.
Okay, I don't need a play-by-play, just do your thing.
Please welcome to the show, Meg Stalder! Closer. Well, hi.
How are you doing, Seth?
I'm great. It's so nice to. Congratulations on season 5 of Hacks. And show's ending. We're all very.
Sorry, let me just get my stuff together.
Sure. Yeah. No. Take your time.
Yeah, because you're like kind of just on a train I need to get on before you take off.
Oh yeah. No. Please. On your schedule. We're all very sad the show's ending, but very excited about this career pivot that you're going through.
Yeah, I mean, I have an announcement to make. Did you want me to make it now or later?
No, now it's great. Yeah.
So my announcement, I love you, by the way.
Oh my God,
You're
thank you.
awesome.
It's great to have you. Thank you.
So I will no longer be acting anymore. I will be doing music.
Wow.
I'll be doing music!
It's really exciting. And I'm glad you're excited about it. Your look, this is a very iconic look, and by that I mean...
I feel like I took so long telling Kayla's story, and I got to do that, and now I get to tell my own story through my music.
Yeah.
Go ahead, what were you saying?
Well, I was just, there's a familiarity to your outfit.
What do you mean?
Well, so it looks almost exactly like a Madonna's Coachella outfit. And now this is an outfit...
Wait, did she ended... Okay, yeah, that does kind of... I could see a little bit of the, like, resemblance, yeah.
Yeah, well, the other
She
thing...
ended up wearing that to this Coachella.
She did, and then it went missing. And then that, I guess, is maybe because of just the similarities.
I haven't heard about that.
Oh. So
Yeah.
this is the match is a coincidence.
I would not steal a corset, in a corset so tight, how could you steal it off someone?
Well, I don't
Right?
think, nobody said you stole it while she was wearing it. I think the supposition was that maybe that after she took it off, that's all.
So you think that I was scooting around Coachella waiting, oh, I can't wait till Madonna takes off. That's weird that you would think that I would do that.
Well,
And,
okay.
And I also feel like me and Sabrina are more the same size, so I feel like I should have stole something from her.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna let it drop because obviously this is a dead end, and I'm sorry I brought it up.
Do you think I stole it?
I do not.
Okay,
I
then
just
we're
think
all good here.
I just think.
Did you steal your blouse off somebody? Off a beautiful male model?
Okay, so I take issue with you calling it a blouse.
A blouse is just a shirt. What do you think I'm implying about it?
I just think if go with shirt.
I am Southern. I say blouse. Sorry.
Okay.
By the way, this mic is ruining the outfit.
That mic is.
And it's not doing any favors to your blouse. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding, Seth.
We're back.
Yeah.
I want to talk about your single, "Prettiest Girl in America." It's a great song. Great song. We were talking backstage. It's a banger. And wait, can you just talk to everybody? I think everybody would want to know the inspiration for what led you to write the song "Prettiest Girl in America."
Okay, so I feel like as a songwriter, you kind of write about your life, and I noticed that I was the prettiest.
Right.
And I also feel like I have become more famous, and there's a line in the song that says, do you know how it feels to go to a restaurant and know that you could buy the whole restaurant? I think it's interesting that we actually did decide to rhyme restaurant with restaurant.
Yes. In the moment, when you say we, collaborators, do you have like
Yeah.
other writers, producers you've been working with on the album?
Yeah. Jesse, Matthias, and Monica and Chandler, there was so many different writers. Jen Aniston was like the main producer, and she
Wow.
got us like all in a house, and it was like a sleepover. She put my bra in the freezer. There was 400 people people don't know when you're hearing a song, there's 400 people that they're grinding, coming up with lyrics, they're coming up with beat. Let's do that, you know, and they're putting gangs on it. And
So
they're-
you had 400
Yeah.
people and you still rhymed restaurant with restaurant.
Yeah, because there was a couple other ideas for like restaurant, or what, like there was a couple other ideas going around, like restaurant isn't a word, so it was like, let's
Yeah,
stick
so
to
you throw that one out.
restaurant.
Yeah. And it's there's a real nice message behind the song, which is like, I think a lot of people might assume that the prettiest girl in America might be a bitch, and this song makes it very clear that you are not.
It doesn't mean that I'm a bitch.
Right, it doesn't mean you're a bitch.
I'm the prettiest girl in America. That doesn't mean I'm a bitch.
And I just thought that really resonated with me.
And
a blouse-wearing
I'm starting
man.
to think that you're making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I love
Okay,
the song.
go back on
Crave
then.
the whole. What were you gonna do?
I
Did you
wasn't-
take? Was that gonna be like? We're gonna duel?
No.
Were you gonna slap me with a glove?
I wasn't gonna hit you, and I didn't steal the outfit. It feels like you brought me on to make sure I end up in jail by the end of the interview.
No. I would never want. Can I ask you a couple more questions
Yeah.
about the album?
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
I don't understand why there's so many questions. I thought I was singing.
Oh, you-
So when are we doing the song?
Oh, you thought you were gonna do a song today? We don't even.
I didn't think I was doing one, but when you have music person, then they're doing music on the show.
Yeah.
I'm
Well-
not. I won't be acting unless any role comes my way. So
Oh,
right
you're-
now, no acting, and then if there's an offer, an audition, I'll get back into it.
So you're done with acting unless you get offered an acting job.
Yes. Or audition, I'm willing to tape.
Okay, gotcha.
But right now, no. And then if I get some email, then yes.
Interesting. Can
Anything.
I ask about, and I think it speaks to how iconic a moment you're having right now. There was a Meg Stalter a lookalike contest this weekend.
So cute.
And here it is. And you were kind of posting about it online and how like taken aback and how like flattered you were by it all.
Yeah.
But were you in fact also the organizer?
So well, wait, so one
Okay.
second. Let me just, guys.
Yeah, no, please,
let me
take your
talk, 'cause
time
I
to
feel like
explain
the audience
that.
is sort of. So I loved when I saw this posted because it was my idea to do it, and so yeah. Are you asking if I planned it? I did, but there's so many more people that go into like also posting.
So like, were Chandler and Monica involved with this?
I
as well?
messaged 5 to 12 people to post for me, so it looked like organic, and I told them what to say, oh my gosh, like, is this real? Is she coming? I made them do that, and then there was a couple strangers that did it.
Wow.
Yeah, but mostly it was me and my team, and there was 400 songwriters. I have like 500 waiters that work at my house.
Oh my God! And you're still turning a profit based on how much staff you
Yeah.
employ. What a time!
We were charging people, so we were charging these people. There's like so many so every person you're seeing, that was like a $50 ticket.
Wow.
Just to walk on the park ground.
Are you allowed
Yeah.
to do that? Well,
Yeah.
because it's not your park. So are you allowed to really charge $50?
How do you know it's not my park?
I apologize. I'm ashamed at how often I'm jumping to conclusions. Can we show the winner of the Meg
Yes.
Stalter? Were you involved in the selection?
I kind of thought everyone would start screaming, no, no, no. Meg's here. She should win. She should win.
Wait, you thought people
Yeah.
would want you to win the lookalike? Dude, can you
Well,
win?
damn, I look the most like me, don't I?
Yeah.
I heard you're allowed to cuss, so what the hell is that about?
Here's the winner.
Yeah.
It's a pug.
So I was like first of all, a little bit offended that the crowd thought that the dog looked the most like me. I don't know if it's because I'm plus size. I don't know, like what exactly.
It's the wig, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, I mean, but I also thought that this dog was probably bought by a breeder. The dog was bought by a breeder.
Yeah.
Adopt, don't shop, right?
Yeah,
So
adopt, don't shop, get bought by a breeder.
if you're bought by a breeder, you damn shouldn't be able to enter a contest like this.
Oh, so this is like a steroid situation where this should have been
Yeah.
eliminated based on drug testing.
Shelter to home only
Yeah.
should have entered.
Was that clear on like the rules ahead of time?
I didn't know how many animals were gonna enter.
Yeah.
You know what
This
I mean?
seems like it was maybe very trying.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of hard just to get everyone like there and paid like before I start.
Sure.
To like cash out because we were doing cash only and some people didn't have cash. And then like I was like, there's a dog here.
What a date. So the album's coming
Yeah.
out this summer.
So the album's coming out this summer.
Crave.
Yeah. So it's called Crave.
And is that is the album cash only, or can you buy it with other forms of you know?
So the album's free.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
But the reason it is because Paul Downs gave me the money to make it.
Oh,
And well, actually, he gave me the money to not make it, and then I took it and then made it. So it's kind of like he's like, "I'll pay you not to make the album," and then I took the money and ran.
wow.
So then now it could be free.
You're very
Yeah.
good at business.
Yeah, yeah.
Congrats on the album and the song, and congrats.
He
on
didn't want me to sing
He didn't want you to sing.
because I think he wanted me to just sort of like he was probably jealous because he wants to sing.
Yeah. Well,
So
that's
what'd you
how it
say?
goes. I was just gonna say congrats on the album, congrats on 5 years of Hacks, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Nice salter, everybody. New episodes of Hacks premiere Thursdays on HBO Max. We'll be right back with Kara.